The Vikings take on the Steelers tonight, and this is Week 14 of the NFL, and this is the rubber meeting the road now. Last teams on a bye have already played their 13th game. Everybody else is playing their 13th game this week, and then we're going to enter the final 4 games of the regular season. Back in the day, as in last year and every other year, when there's been 16 regular season games, we're going to enter the final quarter of the season, and we kind of already have right now. And you could label tonight's game, Steelers versus Vikings, the battle of the disappointments. I know a lot of people thought that the Steelers weren't going to be very good going into the year because they figured the way that they lost last year would be the way that they begin this year, and they won in Western New York against the Bills team that has subsequently showed they're going to be up and down. If you catch them on the day that you're down, you can get them. Certainly in Western New York, as the Colts did and the Patriots just did. So there's that. And then the Steelers went on a nice little mini run in the month of October and a touch of November, and then they've hit a wall. Ben gets COVID. He's out. Lions, they tie. He comes back. They light it up in SoFi, still lose that game, then get lit up by the Bengals, and then beat the Ravens. Go figure. Go figure. So what Steelers team are you going to get tonight?
No idea.
As they enter this game 6-5-1. 6-5-1. They're in the mix. They can win the division or miss the playoffs. And then you've got the Vikings. Honestly, I think, since McCarthy was talking plain English today, I think their 2021 video, that every team makes a video based on the season, or used to back in the day. NFL Films used to make one for a team. I think Bob Costas once upon a time voiced the St. Louis Cardinals seasons for NFL Films. Vikings 2021 season. What the hell? I think that's what it is. What the hell? You take a look at their 2021 campaign. Can you put up their schedule, please, Mr. Hoskins? Minnesota Vikings schedule. I've got it right here. At the Cincinnati Bengals, game goes into overtime. Looks like they're about to win. Dalvin Cook fumbles. They lose. What the hell? Then they go into Arizona next week. Dalvin Cook is lighting it up. He gets hurt towards the end of it, and they wind up still having a chance to win it with a field goal at the end. They miss it. What the hell? Then they come back home against Seattle, and they get their first win of the season before welcoming in Cleveland to their house, and they actually stopped that Cleveland offense. They can't put any points on the board against a Cleveland team that had earlier in the year been lit up by even Houston and Davis Mills, right? What the hell? They barely beat Detroit. They go to Carolina and win a crazy-ass game there, and they're 500. Okay, they go into a bye week, 500. And they get Cooper Rush in their house. Lose to him. What the hell? Then they go to Baltimore, where they go up by 2 scores, and it looks like they're going to spank the Ravens in the bank in Baltimore and still lose that one. What the hell? Then they go to they get the Los Angeles Chargers in their house, and people are doing a skull chant in Los Angeles. And they win that one. And then they get Green Bay in their house. And Aaron Rodgers with his toe and everything's coming in, and he's still playing well with the toe and everything else, and they beat him. And now suddenly they're back to 5-5. Great. Then they lose at San Francisco, in which Dalvin Cook has his shoulder separated again, but the coach says it's not that bad. He could potentially play this week at Detroit. He doesn't, and they go to Detroit and lose that one. And now they're 2 games under 500. Literally, Minnesota Vikings 2021. What the hell? And now they've got the Steelers in their house, and the Steelers have got a ton to play for, and you must think, certainly since the Packers have an opportunity with those Steelers win tonight to clinch the division this week. And if you look at the NFC standings coming into week 14, the Minnesota Vikings sniffing it at 5-7 right now, still only 1 game out of the playoffs. However, a team that they've lost to in the 49ers is sitting there right in front of them. The Eagles are in between them as they're on a bye week right now, so they're not going to go anywhere. They're sitting there at 6-7. And then you got the Washington football team that's about to win a game because Dallas just actually guaranteed it going in. You know the way that works. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. So you got the Vikings at 5-8. Can they still be sniffing it? Yeah, I guess. But this would be a dreadful loss. At home, short week. Steelers are up and down themselves. Is this another what the hell game for them? Because they've got Cousins playing as well as he's played. If Cook is healthy, he's lighting it up. When he's not, the guy comes off the $10 bill in Alexander Madison, and he does pretty damn well. Justin Jefferson is as good as they get. I guarantee you, when I bring up his name, Chris Carter's about to glow. And it's not just because they, used to both wear purple. He wears purple, and Justin currently does. Come on now. Thielen's hurt, but he was always there, too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Harrison Smith, when healthy, and he's been healthy more than not, is one of the best players in the game. Rodgers says he's got to constantly circle him.
Yep.
What the hell? Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.